right, guys, let's start on our trainer. We'll do our three-way shoulder to get things going. So we'll start with that standing puppy dog. Elbows nice and straight. Lean into it. Open up that shoulder girdle. We'll get about 30 seconds here, so about 20 more seconds. Take a big step forward, drop your hands down to about shoulder height, support yourself in your palms, and dive into your chest wall. And we'll go to a half kneel. Arms go up your back, work to keep your arms close together. Open your chest up and then lean into it. Get some nice shoulder extension. Go ahead and relax. Let's run through it one more time. You guys will vary our positions just a tad. This will be about 30 seconds on each one. So overhead again, and go ahead and rock side to side, opening up one lat over the other. So lean to your left, lean to your right. Again, we'll take that step. We'll try and dive in a little deeper. Really focus on supporting yourself on your palms, opening up your fingertips. You have a nice big handprint. Get a little deeper stretch that way. And then again, shoulder extension, half kneel. Hands go up the back. Just try and sink in a little deeper on this one. And you guys can go ahead and relax. We'll go through our normal arm series. So arm hugs, long arm swings, Egyptians. 10 on each, 5 with each hand on top. We'll get our sunrise good mornings, two each way on the sunrise good mornings. Trace a big circle with the fingertips. And from there, we'll go right into baby makers, butt high, elbows back. Pry open the hips, shimmy around, open up your squat. We'll go down into a prayer squat, nice deep squat, big chest, neutral spine. And right push-up position, pigeon pose, move your chest, pull your back foot back, relax into it, hang out. Enjoy the pigeon pose, open up your glutes a little bit. We'll get about 1 minute. We'll switch it up other side, pigeon pose. And you guys can go and relax. Let's go seated. We'll get our windshield wipers. 5 each way on the windshield wipers. Once you guys have done 5, we're going to do our rock or hold. We've done this on our stretching days. So we're going to rock back. The key here, you guys, is first off, make sure you have space, and ideally on something somewhat padded, not like on pavement. But work for straight legs. If you can touch your toes to the ground, that's awesome. If you can't, don't worry about it. If you want to, very similar to the elephant walk we did yesterday, if you want to alternate bending one leg and straightening the other leg to try and get a little more range of motion, that's also fine. But literally rocking back, you can support your hips with your hands and work for straight legs. We're going to get about a 30-second hold. I don't care if your toes touch the ground. Just rock back and get a little traction across your low back. The timer is going. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, that's time. Awesome job, you guys. Basically going to be like an inverted elephant walk. So we'll hop up from there. We'll go push-up position. Let's get our goat stretch, just one on each side. we'll follow up with hand walks. We'll just do one of the hand walks, and then we're going to go into the elephant walks, and we'll get 12 with each leg straightening out. So 12 reps on each side. And I'll be demoing that. We did that yesterday, but I'll be demoing it for a review. Hand walks, just one forward, one backwards. And then elephant walks, we're going 12 reps on each side. Remember, this is when your feet and hands are at their closest, and we're just pumping the legs, cycling which leg is straight and which leg is bent. Try and keep your palms flat on the ground. 12 on each side. Yeah, really opening up those hammies. We'll get our ankles now. We have the wall lean dorsiflexion. We're going for 20. And then we have the single leg calf raises, 10 on each side. On each side for the single leg calf raises. And from there, we'll grab our skinny band. We'll get our dislocates. We'll go 5 and 5. So 5 nice and easy, and then 5 a bit more challenging. We'll go shoulder tees. We'll get 10. Elbows straight. Control the band overhead. Gently touch the back of your neck. And back down to your starting position. 10. Now let's do the bilateral externals, you guys. So one final thing for the shoulder. So palms up, elbows nice and tight to the body. Elbows at 90, and we're going to get 20. Small range of motion. We are pressing a bunch today. I want to make sure we have some good blood flow to the shoulders. And we are going side planks, you guys, for our midline today. We got 45 seconds on each side. You can go on your knees. You can go on your knees with the top leg raised. You can go on your feet. You can go on your feet with a top leg raise. So side planks, 45 seconds. I have a timer going. We'll start in 10. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Five, 3, 2, 1. That's time. Other side. Timer goes in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ten. 3, 2, 1. That's time. All right. Prone skydiver holds, and then we'll start our presses. So remember, you guys, tight quads, tight butt. I want you pushing your toes into the ground. I don't want you elevating your heels too high in the air. Let's keep our glutes nice and tight and thumbs up towards the ceiling. 5 with a 5-second hold. Rep number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Nice job. Okay. All right, so we got bis and tris and midline and pressing. We'll start with either your heaviest band or your medium band. But the light band's probably a little too light on this. We're just gonna do a standing band press. Super simple, but the light band will be way too light on this. Volume will be in the medium range. We'll kind of play with it throughout our sets. So we're just standing, we're inside the band. Treat the band like it's a barbell. And from here, we're pressing. This will be slightly unstable, especially on the eccentric and the concentric phase, so on the way up and the way down. But feel out your medium band or your heavy band. I'll give you guys your sets and your reps in just a second. Again, I think the light band will be a little too light for you guys. And if we're good, our first set will be 15. 15 on the standing band press. You guys can go at your own pace. From there, we will need our light band. So we'll go right to it. We're gonna do our kneeling band lat raises. And these tend to be a little bit tougher because we're basically gonna be doubling up on the tension. But kneeling on the band, now I have a little handle for my hands. And this would be high volume, you guys. So we're doing our kneeling band lat raises. First set will be 30. And we'll follow up all those band presses with these lat raises. So when you guys are ready, first set, 30 reps, we're just flapping our wings. If you guys need to go a single length of the band or single knee, obviously that's totally fine. Partial range of motion here is fine too. If you can only go about 45 degrees in relation to your body, totally fine. So I do want to blast our shoulders pretty good. So we are going to go back and forth with these two movements. Then we'll throw in some midline after we cycle through twice. So let's go back to our medium or heavy band. Again, we're pressing for 15. Take a break if you need to. And we'll go right back into the lat raises, and then we'll take a break and do some midline. And back to the kneeling position. We have those kneeling lateral band raises, also 30, just like the last set. Again, flapping our wings up and down. These can be pretty rapid. Let's do it. Woo! And again, yeah, if you guys need to go single length, that's totally fine. Those will get real spicy real fast across the shoulders. Nice, Eddie. All right, guys, so we got that shoulder complex. We'll do a midline complex. We're going to go boss mans and single leg V-ups. Boss mans, we know, reach up, touch your knee. We'll go 20 right, 20 left. Single leg V-ups, we'll do 20 total, so 10 on each side. And then back to boss mans for 20 right, 20 left. Boss mans, 20 on the right side, 20 on the left side. Single leg V-ups, 20 total, 10 on each side. And then back to boss mans for 20 each side again. Oh, after the V-ups, back to the boss mans, also 20. Oh. you guys are done, we're going to go back to the shoulder complex. That was a brutal ab complex. Oh my gosh. So this will be the same, you guys. This will be plenty of tension and burn across the shoulders. We're going 15, 30, 15, 30. So 15 on the press, 30 on the lat band raise, 15 press, 30 on the lat band raise. All right, you guys can go through at your own pace. We'll probably be together pretty much 15, 30, 15, 30. Oh. Once you've done your 30, we're going back to the press, also 15, and then one more time for the 30 lateral band raises. This is spicy. This is pretty gnarly. Woo! And finally, 30 on the lat band raise. Finish him off. Nice work, you guys. So midline complex, you guys, small change. We'll go hollow body rocks, boss mans, and then single leg V-ups. Always a good combo. 15 hollow body rocks, 20 each side boss mans, 20 total on the single leg V-ups. When you guys are ready. 15, 20 each side, and then 20 total. Woo! Oh, oh, oh man. Oh. Oh man. We'll go through this series one more time, you guys. So one more on the press and the lat raise, and one more on the abs, and then we'll move on. Pretty gnarly complexes, but they're getting the job done. Nothing changes on the press. We just want to continue to pump out the shoulders. 15-30, 15-30. $15, $30 on the lat band raise. And then back to 15 and then back to 30. Oh. And back to 30 to finish it off. Last time. Pump them out. Oh. Whew. All right, last midline. We'll stick with the hollow body rocks. We're going 15. From there, we're going boss mans. We're going for 20, same thing. But then we're going to go side to sides instead of the single leg V-ups. Just to review on this, to get something out of this, you guys, you got to keep your head and your shoulders off the ground. So it's almost like you're holding a boss man position. And then basically I reach down and touch my heels each way. So a little bit of oblique drive, not a ton. but it's something. So knees are bent, feet are flat, all that stuff. You guys have seen me demoing these. So we have 15 on the hollow body rocks. We have 20 on the boss mans each side. And then side to sides, we're gonna go 20 each side. So it'll be 40 total. All right, let's do it. Hollow rocks to start. I'll be calling it out. Boss man's 20. Oh, side to sides, keep your head and shoulders up. 20 each way. Ah, oh, oh. All right, guys, when you're done, we will need our bag. Those are some brutal midline pieces. Those are good. We will need our bag. And we're gonna do 21s on a bag press. 21s are kind of like a classic bodybuilding curl curl variation. They're fine. It's good. We're gonna do it with a bag. And so it's nice because we're gonna play with some partial range of motion, and then we'll finish with full range of motion. So 21s, you guys, and we may turn these into 24s or some higher number. We'll start with 21s. So we're gonna go 7, in which we're only gonna go half. So from the bottom to halfway. So half range of motion to start, the bottom half. Second 7 will be the top half. So from that halfway point to a lockout. And then final 7 will be full range of motion. All right, so hopefully that makes sense to you guys. We're gonna go bottom half for 7, top half for 7, and then full range of motion for 7. And we're gonna do this in a seated pike. So we're gonna do this seated with our legs out front. This is a challenging pressing position. That's why I like it so much. So 7 just halfway, bottom half, 7 just halfway, top half, and then 7 full range of motion. When you guys are ready. Yeah. And we'll go right to our skinny band again, you guys. So we'll do another raise. We'll do our front raise. You can go medium band if you want to. I do encourage you to gather some slack in between your feet because the skinny band is not a ton of resistance. And the front raise is a pretty easy one, but we'll get some good volume in. So skinny band, you guys. We'll go on standing front raises. Standing front raise. It's a little easier movement, so we're going for 40. We're going for 40 on the standing front raise. And then similar to what we did on the first pressing complex, we're gonna go back to the bag and then back to the front raise. So we'll cycle through it twice and we'll go back to our abs. 7 half, bottom half, 7 half, top half, 7 full range of motion in a seated pike. Let's do it. Okay. And right back to the front raise to finish it off, 40 reps. Adjust your resistance accordingly. So the 40 are not just a piece of cake. Let's do it. Oh. And we won't be doing mostly just strength today. We may do a little conditioning, but we may just do strength all the way through because I like what we're doing. So we'll go to our midline complex when you guys are done. So we're gonna go hollow body hold, single leg, just like we do at the end of some of our warm-ups. This would be single leg, only 30 seconds. So we're gonna switch every 15 seconds. So it'll be 15 on the right, 15 with the left leg out. We'll roll. We will roll right to our stomachs and we'll go plank for 30 seconds and we're gonna repeat that twice for a total of 2 minutes. All right, so hollow body, I'll be guiding you guys. I'll tell you when to work, when to stop, all that stuff. Hollow body hold to start. You guys will start with the right leg out. In 15 seconds, we will switch legs. Timer begins in 5, 3, 2, 1, hollow body hold. Switch. Three, 2, 1. Stop to your stomach. Timer begins on the plank in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Back to your back. Timer begins in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right leg out. Switch. Three, 2, 1. To your stomach in 5, 2, 1. Plank. 5, 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh. Oh. All right, let's get to the shoulder series one more time. The seated pike, 21s, 7 half, 7 half, 7 full, and then 40 front raises 2 times through. 2 times through. This may be the end of it, you guys. So put a good effort on this. This may be the end just based on how long it takes us. Oh. Front raise for 40. Oh. And then back to the 21, back to the 40, and then we're going to call it there. We'll do our stretches and we're all done. Oh. Oh. That's it. That was a tough pump session, you guys. Very nice. Let's get our straddle and our hip flexors and we'll call it a day. And tomorrow will be mobility and heart rate stuff. Okay. Straddle to start. Close your mouth, nasal breathing, get as deep as you can. To the right. To the left. Back to the center. Go and relax. Hook your foot on something. It could be on your head, it could be up a wall, it could be on a bench. Both get our hip flexors. With all the ab work we do, you guys, if you get any low back pain when you do ab work, this is what it's from. Those psoas are going to tie in from our femur all the way up to our low back. And if those get tight, it's going to get excessive pull across your low back. 30 seconds.
Hey Andrew, that lacrosse ball rollout worked out really well last week.
Yeah. Oh, you were able to hit that?
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys switch it up other side. Okay, that's awesome, Eddie. That's good. Other side, you guys, for the hip flexor. Yeah, that's a moneymaker. Lacrosse ball is so simple, but man, it can dig in good.
Yeah. There's a specific spot that it gets.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right, guys, last like 20 seconds and we'll call it a day. All right, guys, that's it. Go ahead and relax. Nice work today. That's actually a pretty challenging shoulder day. Good on the midline, too. You guys did awesome. And good job. Janet, awesome. Val, awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow.